What's up, YouTube? This your boy. You know what I do. I bring you the truth, the latest, the greatest. But anyway, today I had to address these people who keep defending this fucking puppet Donald Trump, thinking that he's this all great savior and he's here to help everybody and he's against the corporations and he's draining the swamp and yay bad, the sheep cheer. You know what I mean? But this dude came out.
I'm thrilled.
Okay, so here we go. He's talking about how he's going to end the restrictions and the regulations on what the farmers are allowed to do as far as the GMO farming goes. Now, if you remember while he was campaigning for president, he spoke out how he was so against the GMOs. And now all of a sudden, some of his administration meets with Monsanto CEOs and they want to merge Bayer and Monsanto together. I don't think people realize the severity of that situation. They'll control most of the world's seed intake at that point. But listen to what he says right here.
So they couldn't use them. My administration is in the process of rolling back a rule that hit our farmers and ranchers very, very hard. The terrible waters of the United States rule. You know about that. It sounds so nice. It sounds so innocent. And it was a disaster. You know that. It sounded so good. The title is so beautiful. That's where it stopped. It was absolutely... And I have to say this, when I signed it, I said, oh, I'm going to be killed on this one. And you know what? People came to me and they saw me and they were crying. Men that were tough and strong, women that were tough and strong, they'd see me, their tears coming down their eyes, because I gave them back their property, I gave them back their farms. They couldn't use them. We ditched the rule, I call it. We ditched the rule.
Now I know a lot of farmers that are upset about this. But listen to him cheer.
We're streamlining regulations that have blocked cutting-edge biotechnology, setting free our farmers to innovate, thrive, and to grow. Oh, are you happy you voted for me?
Not right now.
I'm so lucky that I gave you that privilege.
Look how arrogant he stands there. They're so lucky to have the privilege to be poisoned by genetically modified food, because that's basically what he just did. He took away the regulations and restrictions that farmers had to endure in order to produce genetically modified food. Now we'll be lucky if they even have to label that food to tell us that it's been genetically modified. But yet this is the puppet that I see so many truthers on my page daily supporting, praising. Look what Trump's doing. Look at Trump. Yeah, look what he's doing. He's pulling the sleight of hand on you guys. He got you thinking he's doing stuff over here when he's really stabbing us in the back over here. And people can't see that? You say you woke? I say you're semi-woke. If you don't know what biotechnology is, if you don't know what genetic modification is, here you go. Here's a brief summary right here. This is straight off the World Health Organization website. Here we go. Here we go. Right here. World Health Organization. Says, what are they? So then if you go to the next one. Plants, animals, or microorganisms in which the genetic material, DNA, have been altered in a way that does not occur naturally. The technology is often called modern biotechnology, gene technology, recombinant DNA technology, or genetic engineering. It allows selected individual genes to be transferred from one organism to another or between non-related species. Now it says it's supposed to be in terms of beneficial and nutritional value, durability to combat world hunger, but all that stuff is still going on in abundance right now, right? Yeah, right. It says most developed nations do not consider GMOs to be safe, according to the Non-GMO Project in more than 60 countries around the world. Restrictions or outright bans on the production and sale. But we're getting ready to lift all our restrictions, even though in his campaign, Trump said we wouldn't. It says in reading the literature, most of the science and myths are not clear and appear to be intertwined. GMOs have clearly impacted our food industry, but to what extent the damage is and can be long-term appears to be uncertain, and that is the problem. There have been a link to toxic and allergic reactions, sick, sterile, and dead livestock, and damage to virtually every organ studied in lab animals. But hey, let's eat it, right? GMOs have been altered with DNA from another organism, be it a bacterium, a plant, a virus, or an animal. These organisms are sometimes referred to as transgenic. A gene from a spider that helps the arachnid produce silk, for example, could be inserted into the DNA of an ordinary goat. And they actually have done that, and now they have goats who produce milk that is full of silk. And it's pretty expensive silk from what I understand. I haven't done a lot of research into it, but man, you semi-woke truthers need to get with the fucking program. None of these politicians are for us. They don't give a fuck about us. And you're causing the divide, distraction, making the other troopers look dumb, feeding your fucking ego. It's time to get off your high horse and accept the fact you were wrong.